for today's cup of coffee, but really cool little thing for you folks over there in the UK. And this comes from Daily Star and was published August the 4th of 2023 and is by, I'm going to try to pronounce this. I thought, this one will be easy. No, and I apologize to the individual whose name I'm going to totally struggle to pronounce. It's Jaymelouise, maybe? Hudspith? So it's a very pretty name. I hope I haven't butchered it too badly. But this is a map on this website, or it's on the article page, that if you're over in the UK, you can type in your postcode. Over here, we call them zip codes. And you can find out the UFO spottings and sightings within that area. And I thought it was just really cool. And this is, let's see if I can find out where it said. The past 2.5 years, I think, is what it had said on it originally. I know there's so much about the UFOs, and it's not that we're fixated on it. It's that prominent everywhere we look. And it's just, that's what the news is reporting. That's what individuals are reporting on. So the other paranormal things are sort of taking a back seat to that right now. But the map it says that between January of 2021 and May of this year, 2023, that the UFO Spotter website has documented a total of 957 sightings. Yeah. So that's pretty impressive. So for people who think that this is just an American phenomenon, no, it's not. And that was something that in the previous cup we discussed, as far as Stephen Greer discussing, that this is a worldwide phenomenon that's going on. It's just that a lot of times we don't have access to other media. And I admit I'm sort of, I get in a rut of using the same news sources over and over because it's easy. I have a tendency to be lazy just like everybody else from time to time. But this is a really cool thing, and you can find out in your area, if you're over there, what's going on, what has been sighted, what has been spotted, rather, and just go on there. I think that's really pretty cool. And I'm sure that there are ways that if you have had a sighting, that you can report this. And I do, very much encourage people to do that. Everybody's got, as far as UFO reporting centers. Over here we have like MUFON. That's one of the most reputable one. They've been doing that for a very long time. But there's places all over. All you have to do is just Google search as far as UFO reporting. And they have like a little form. I have not reported one, but I have looked at the process, and it's very simple. You just type in basically who, what, where, when, why, and how. I mean, it's an incident report is exactly what it is. So that's something that you might enjoy reading those sometimes also. And a lot of those reports are available to the public. You may have to search for them a little bit. Some of this stuff, it's not as grandiose as is being made out. These are unidentified flying objects, or unidentified anomalous, I think is what they're calling them now, phenomenon. That means that something was sighted by somebody that they don't know what it was. Now, some of them are very incredible. In today's world, where we have drones and God knows what else, who knows what's up there? And I've read so many comments, not on our channel, but on news reports and different things like that. And people are like, until I see it firsthand, I'm not going to believe it. Do you really want that? Be careful what you ask for. You may get it. And at this point, it is just mind-numbing. There's so much information about so many things coming out daily that it is a form of psychological trauma. And so it causes an emotional blunting sometimes. So be aware of that. And that's, you have to sort of back off on some of these things for a little while. I mean, this is what I do. This is what I do for fun. I just share it with you all. But even I have to take breaks, and it's like, okay, let's do something. Let's not read the news, because as I'm scrolling through looking for odd stuff, it goes into my brain some of the stuff that is quite not happy that's going on, because that's what sells. That's part of the psyop, is to keep people, agitated and upset and everything like that. No. Go on, have a wonderful day. Have you a cup of coffee. If you're over there in the UK and just want to peruse, and it's like, oh, there's been 42 people that have seen something in our area. Okay, get you a telescope. Get you a pair of binoculars. Sit out on your porch if you have that, and just look up at the night sky. Something fun. It doesn't all have to be huge drama. If you've had experiences with paranormal or supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, you can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and the email address is there in the description box, and I'll put the link to the article. It's fun. Like I said, ask your neighbors. They may have had a sighting, and they're just sort of, a little bit afraid to tell people about it. That's a good conversation starter, especially these days. It's not as weird as it once was. You can like, share, subscribe to the channel, to the video, all that good stuff. Share our little pirate radio station. Got that 1.5 mile radius. We're looking to expand at all times. Know that you're loved. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.